Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Update. Today's date is Wednesday, August the 28th, and we're going to take a look at how the markets has been trending. For those that don't know me, my name is Philakone, and welcome to my channel. I've been in the crypto space now for about 9 years, and that's an incredibly long time, and I'm hoping that this is one of my last bull runs that I will catch in crypto. After two major bull markets and two major bear markets, I've now have experience to be able to advise you and give you my best possible outlook on the market, where I hope that you can reflect on it and definitely make good decisions for yourself. So my job is to try to navigate this market and try to avoid all of the dangers and pitfalls so I can heavily capitalize in this upcoming bull run. So welcome everybody. Let's take a look at how Bitcoin has been trending thus far. So Bitcoin has recently broken a major support level that we wished it didn't break. There was a lot of optimism heading to the upside, but unfortunately we end up creating another lower high, and that's not good to some extent. So let's take a look at how the chandelier exit indicator has been trending thus far on the weekly. So ever since we ended up reaching the top of Bitcoin in 2021, the chandelier exit on the weekly has been a very pivotal indicator that has told us that there has been a major downtrend. And we can see that over the course of this bear market, it lasted 400 something days. Then finally, this indicator ended up flipping to the green side for the very first time in about January of 2023. And ever since then, we have been incredibly bullish for 581 days, where this indicator has held true, and we bounced off of it two full times. The first time we bounced was back in July, and the second time we bounced was just a few weeks ago on August the 5th. And because we bounced two times significantly there, there's a lot of hope that this weekly chandelier exit indicator is actually going to hold. In fact, this is by far one of the most powerful candles that we have actually ever seen this upcoming run so far since we hit the bottom. This dragonfly doji candle ended up rejecting to the downside by a substantial 19%. So there was a lot of optimism in the market. And the way that the market trends right now is like this. Let me show you. Okay. So we trended kind of like in a channel. There's a channel, or it could be expanding a little bit as well. It really depends on how you're looking at it. But something like this, I think most people would agree with me that this is a very beautiful channel that has been holding so far. Now, everything above or below the channel here would be considered a bull trapped or a bear trapped region. Some people have even drawn it this way as well, where it's more so expanding. It's very subjective, and that's the thing about technical analysis, is that even though we're looking at the same charts, multiple people will see multiple things. But this is the way that I'm seeing it right now, where this is a bull trapped region, bear trapped regions. All of the wicks that you see above and below are considered trapped regions. Now, the main point of this is that there's no change in the market, really, because we've been in this range for a very long time now. And until we break to the upside and clear this massive channel, we're going to be in this similar type of range. But the big question is, are we actually going to get another drop to the downside? So let's take a look at some of the most important indicators that we use to gauge momentum and also strength in the market. We take a look at the MACD first of all, and we do see that it was on its way to crossing to the upside, but unfortunately we got rejected again. The 4-day MACD is now heading to the downside and has strong momentum. But how is the weekly looking? The weekly is still looking like it's got momentum to the downside. But keep in mind that these are all lagging indicators. And with it lagging, it requires data from the past to give us this type of oscillator, this type of momentum that it's giving us. So because it's lagging, it's not exactly up to date. So on the 2-day chart, we're also seeing something very similar, where there was a crossover going to the upside, as you can see here, but now there's more rejection heading back down. If you take a look on the daily chart as well, on the MACD, you can see that the bears are starting to ramp it up. There was momentum lost, and unfortunately, instead of a huge rally to the upside, it's now got bearish momentum to the downside. But the end of the light, or end of the tunnel, there's a light, guys, okay? So we're going to talk about why I thought we were going to hit the top of this range over here around 66K. And it was very logical. Many people assumed the exact same thing. So first of all, there was a 15-day resistance that ended up topping over here. During this rally since August the 5th, it was beautiful. So many coins ended up rallying to the upside. We saw some monster gains from monster coins heading to the upside, such as coins like TLM. Down over here on the 18th, it ended up rallying a total of almost 100%. Then we saw coins like Auction that made this huge rally, 77%. Rare ended up going to the upside as well, that it made about 278% rally. DAR ended up doing a huge rally as well that moved over 100%. So during these moves of Bitcoin from the 19th and on, roughly, or even the 5th, Bitcoin made some monstrous moves and we were able to capitalize a tremendous amount of profit in those a few short days. I was able to day trade and make a profit of $26,000 on there, and that was a substantial profit. And that leads me to my new course that's coming out, guys. This is going to be probably the final course that I release in terms of for the bull market. It's Philakone's course version 3.0, Mastering the Day Trading Markets. This course here actually ended up taking me about 19 hours of videos to film, and it took me a total of 60 hours to make. And it's by far the most streamlined and the best course that I've ever made. And now every single course that I've ever made, it's entirely obsolete. And I'm just beyond excited to finally announce the launch of the latest and the greatest. So Philakone's course version 3.0. This course has highly been anticipated. Many people have been asking me to create a new version of it. And trust me, it's worth the wait. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this course is designed to elevate your game to the next level. We're talking about almost 20 hours of courses where I'm revealing everything that I know. And I've made my strategies so refined and optimized that this culmination of over 9 years of experience in the market, it's going to be put into these 53 powerful lessons that's going to be so easy for you to follow. So we're going to dive deep into the psychological and the mental side of trading, because let's face it, every single trader, they struggle with this. So I'm going to teach you about risk management like you've never seen before, and you're gonna, and I'm gonna walk you through my 3 most powerful strategies that have been so optimized, and it's been proven to be so successful time and time again. So if you guys are ready to transform your trading, master the mental game, and learn strategies that truly work for you, you guys can check out my website coming out soon. It's not ready yet, guys. There's only 7 more lesson videos to make. And I'm going to do a pre-sale, and it's going to go on till I come back from Poland. So there's going to be a 2-week sale till September the 12th where it's 40% off, okay? And there's 2 different packages. There's one package that's going to get you into the elite group of mine with the new course. Normally, I'm going to sell it for $1,600, but there's a 40% sale on that's going to go for $950. And then there's also the standalone course for everybody else out there. Whether you're in the elite group already or or a lifetime member of my Discord, doesn't matter. Or if you want just the course by itself, normally it's $1,100, but there's a 40% sale till September the 12th for $650. Also, I'm going to offer you guys a refund within 7 days. If you decide to change your mind, I'm going to give you guys a 50% refund, because I'm that confident in this course material already that you're going to be extremely happy with this. That's why I'm going to offer a 50% refund, just to be fair to both of us. So guys, if you're interested in this, you're welcome to DM me. I'm going to roll out this course on Friday where you can pick it up and get into it early. But let's get back right into the charts, guys. So right here, you can see that there is a major resistance that held for 15 days, and we finally broke to the upside. And then we also had this beautiful pattern that was an ascending triangle. And the ascending triangle, it broke to the upside. But unfortunately, it ended up just throwing it over, staying roughly around this range, and then it fell all the way back down, which was very disappointing. So if you look at on the bigger picture, after it broke above here, it looked like it was gonna head to this particular trend line and possibly even break out again. So now we're in a major bearish trend, and I'm going to explain to you guys how it's looking right now. So there's a channel, and this channel, I'm really hoping that it's going to hold, because if it does end up holding, many coins are going to rally with it. So you can see this channel that's forming here right now, where it's hit multiple points already. It's hit this point, it's hit these points, down over here, right over here as well, and also right over here that's coming up. So if there's going to be a bounce, it would be a phenomenal long to take. Do I advise longing right now? Definitely not. Longing right now would just be guessing at best. But what you can do is, if it does make a new high around over here, a higher high where it's breaking above $60,100, that would be a considerably reasonable place to enter a long position. Because then if it does end up holding, there's a high potential to hit back up to the $65,000 range up there, or even up to over here, back to the top of the channel. So these are some very good plays. Do I believe that the bull market is over? No, not at all. Do I believe there's a chance to hit $25,000? No, not at all. Do I believe there's a chance to maybe hit the $48,000, $49,000 region again? I think it's possible, but the chances are very slim. Do I believe that there's going to be a bull market later in Q4 that would begin? Yes, I do. Do I think that the recession is going to impact Bitcoin? Yes, I do. But there's also many other factors that could contribute to a very bullish season coming up in the October. So I'm thinking that in October, during the elections, rate cuts as well, it's going to allow a lot more capital to be infused into the market. And during those times, we're really going to get a great gauge of how the market is going to perform. So right now, the best thing I can say to you is to conserve your capital, dollar cost average further, and ensure that you're trying to find some extra capital to infuse and DCA, especially if you believe in crypto long term. You have to get into crypto. You have to hold it long term. You have to be able to withstand this type of volatility that's always going to rock you. It's going to sock you. It's going to make you doubt crypto every time we see these types of drops. But the people that are able to withstand these types of volatility and hold through them and keep their bullish bias long term, and keep dollar cost averaging and keep getting better prices during dips, those are the people that are going to ultimately find the best freedom out there in this world, to find that type of capital to do whatever you want, to pursue your hobbies. So stay strong, everybody. Bitcoin has a very good chance to bounce over here. To summarize the video, Bitcoin, if it bounces here, it's probably going to hit 65K. If it doesn't, then it's going to drop to the downside, probably at 54K. That's what I truly believe. So many people will watch this video and they're pretty immature, and they'll say things like, oh, so you're saying it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Absolutely. And it takes a very mature person to understand that. It takes a very disciplined person, a very experienced person to understand that we have to predict the market both ways. Because when we make predictions, we're aware of the possibilities of how it could go either way, which is going to allow us to react better. Whereas if you only predict one particular way and then it goes the opposite direction, well, you're kind of fucked because you have no idea how to prepare for it. So yes, I'm predicting either way. And guys, have yourselves a great day. I look forward to many of you in my course. You guys can go to my website, daytradersclub.teachable.com. I'll link it below. You can take a look at all of the course content so far, but know that the website is not done yet. It'll be done very soon. So have yourselves a great day. Thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, all that I would appreciate is hit the like and the thumbs up button, guys, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.